If you want to see how I made this quick and easy kinky straight wig, stay tuned.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes. One love, swift love.
You're going to need a wig cap, needle and thread, some hair, a mannequin head, and T-pins. The hair that I'm using is the same hair that I had in my very first video that I ever uploaded. It's the Kinky Straight from Yvonne Hair Company. You want to make sure that you're placing the triangle at the back of the mannequin head before placing it on. Once it's on, I make sure to stretch the cap a bit and pin it, so when I'm sewing, I know that I'm already accounting for extra space. Starting at the back of the cap, I'm going to start sewing down the hair. I make sure that whenever I'm sewing over the elastic band of the cap, I'm not sewing through the elastic, but instead through the fabric above it. There's no real method of how I start the back. I try to make it as even as possible, and I make sure that the piece that I sew down is centered around that triangle in the back of the cap. I never really stress about the back because nobody's going to see it anyways. Once that first track is sewn down, I just keep flipping the tracks over, eventually forming a U shape at the top. Here, I'm just showing you how much space I put between each track. It's about 1 finger's worth of space. When I'm about 3/4 of the way, I try on the wig just to make sure that it will actually fit. As you can see, I only have my hair in chunky twists, and it still fits. At the front, I sew a track right on the edge of the cap, spanning the entire length of that open area. This front track begins and ends at the end of each of my eyebrows. I do this because I find it a lot easier to blend my hair with an entire track versus trying to blend it with the ends of the tracks, making the U shape. Also, I think it looks more natural this way. Again, I'm being careful not to sew through the elastic, but instead through the fabric above it. This method can be used for any texture of hair, but for us natural girls, I find that the Kinky Straight and Kinky Curly are the easiest to blend without showing any tracks, and that promote healthy and natural looking hair. I'm making sure to sew each end of the track as close as I can to the track next to it. I am cutting the wefts so that they fit in that space. My camera was dying, so here I'm just showing you the placement of the remaining wefts in that space. I sew them straight back with the same 1 amount of finger space between each track, and then that is your final product. I'm lightly straightening my leave out. It has no products on it and it was just freshly washed.
Maybe I could buy one thing, no medicine. Come jump in the Uber. This ain't no Odyssey, no other rock can be. Fuck a R&B song, let's fuck to an Afrobeat. Another mother girls, they be liking this. Another mother girls that can style like this. Another mother chicks that can style like this.
Placing the wig on my head, I'm going to pin it in place.
I'm looking for a kind of girl. I'm looking for the kind of girl. But my night a girl. I sweat and they do me right. It's Friday. Think up in my dick and smoking night grade. It's been along with me, I can fly with.
I knew that I wanted to do a long bob, so to cut it, I put my hair into 2 ponytails and cut straight across. I am in no way a professional at cutting hair, so this was all trial and error.
It's a mad thing, it's a vibe. It's a mad thing, it's a vibe. It's a mad thing, it's a vibe. When we link up, it's a vibe. It's a mad thing, it's a vibe. It's a mad thing, it's a vibe.
You can definitely stop here, but I'm going to style it a bit to my liking.
It's a vibe now. It's a vibe now.
Once I cut it, I'm going to straighten the wig and try to even it out while it's on the mannequin head.
Kinky, let's go.
Are you ready to listen? Are you ready to listen, my dolly? Oh, yeah. Inside I feel I know they love again. Give me loving to the way she telling me.
This was day 2, so I had twisted my hair overnight to keep it semi-straight. The less heat, the better.
She said, look with another man. Later today, they will be going for lunch. No more, no, Miss Lover man. Say she know they feel my go-go, she's calling the bunch. She's calling the bunch. As I dey sleep, I be counting my ceiling. Oh my God, what I'm feeling. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. My baby say over. It's over. It's over. She dey tell me say over.
To blend my hair into the wig, I'm taking my mix of oils and putting that all over my hair. You can use whatever oil works best for yours. Then I brush my hair into the wig.
It's over. It's over. My baby say over. Missing me pretty, pretty.
I didn't show it, but I used some Care wax stick to melt my ends into the hair. It's a great product and I definitely recommend it for this hairstyle.
Never tell you no lie. Baby girl, why you do me so? Never you say bye-bye. To the end of time, I saw that thing they go. Missing me pretty, 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 pretty girl, why you do me so?
Last but not least, I'm going to lay down these baby hairs just a smidge. And then guys, we are all set.
As I dey sleep, I be counting my ceiling. Oh my God, what I'm feeling. 21st century, so she go tell it to my